are live. Welcome. Good morning, good evening, everyone, and
Good
welcome
morning. Good morning.
to a new live multicultural business talk on how to build a global business. I'm your host, Dana, mom, immigrant living in Canada for over 20 years now, an IT manager, and also a digital business owner. And as every week, I have with me today some amazing business owners. Well, today we are all from Canada, but with different backgrounds, different languages and cultures, skills, professions, and we are here to share our journeys, our struggles, successes, and answer some of your questions. And today's theme, today we'll be diving into some of the big topic, I think, for digital entrepreneurs, which is how you master that work-life balance. And I think in the world of online businesses, where those lines between work and personal life can get very blurry, right? With the flexibility and freedom that the online business brings, you can, how do you stay productive while still enjoying those the life moments without getting burned out? So we'll be sharing today with you some practical tips, some mindset, some of our routines, and how we are doing it, how we achieve that healthy balance. If we achieve it, we'll see. Before diving into questions, let's start by introducing my partner. So Lilia, you want to go first? Introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody, and hi for everyone who is watching our Go Live today. I'm happy to join you, Dana and Kim, every Saturday and Sunday to speak about our challenges, our journey. And I'm here today to share with you some of the important points we deal with every weekend. And we remind you, maybe we dealt with the same subject before, but it's important to remind you of the importance of the tips we are presenting here every Go Live. كاينين ليديا سي الكندا سعير 3 دريا مي نشتاقيو يتجارة تخدمة الحاجة دكوتي البيزنس كي خدمة. This is not the first time we go in live, and here Lydia, a teacher from Canada with 3 kids, but enjoying my life as a business owner.
Thank you, Lilia, and good to see you back. Kim, you are not the first time here too, but great to see you back. Do you want to still introduce yourself?
Of course. Thank you, Dana. So hi, everyone. Hi, Lydia, Dana. So I'm very glad to be back again on the Go Live. So my name is Kim, and I'm originally from Vietnam. I came to Canada about 40 years ago, and I live here in Toronto with my husband and my daughter. I'm an IT professional, daytime, and I also do this digital business part time. Usually, I do it at night because I don't want to kind of interfere with my full time job. Yeah, so hello mọi người, mình tên là Kim và mình đang sinh sống ở Canada cùng chồng và một cô con gái 17 tuổi. Mình sống ở Canada cũng được 40 năm, trên 40 năm rồi. Và công việc chính của mình là đang làm trong lĩnh vực IT và mình cũng đang sở hữu một cái kinh doanh số cho riêng bản thân mình. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kim. And since I just remembered that I didn't say anything in Romania, so I'll do a quick intro in Romania before I go to So, bună ziua, bună seara la toată lumea, sunt Dana, am de profesie, sunt IT manager, sunt mamă, dar am și afacerea mea online. Sunt originală din zona Suceavei, dar locuiesc în Canada de peste 20 de ani cu familia mea și vin în fiecare sâmbătă aici online cu partenerii mei de afaceri să vorbim despre afacerile noastre și să inspirăm pentru cei care sunt curioși și ar vrea să-și înceapă afacerea lor. Suntem aici să vă ajutăm și să vă oferim suport. Okay, so talking about the business, before we go into today, I'll maybe remind everyone who's maybe here for the first time or still not sure about this business is just a quick summary of what this business is. So we are all business owners here. We have our own businesses, but we use the same business model. I keep mentioning it's like a franchise. I think it's easier for people to understand. So think of a franchise where we use the same model, the same training, the same tools, but each of us have their own business. So you decide how you run the business, the strategies, how much you invest in terms of money and time, and who do you want to bring in as your clients or as your business partners. So, and we are here to inspire and to help those people that want to get into the online world, but have no idea where to begin. I think all of us been there. We wanted the change, but didn't know where to start. So this business is giving you that. We have packaged together all the tools that you need from automated platform that's running nicely in the background with the training, the products that are paying us the commission in order for us to make money, right? And last but not least, the support that you get through mentor, coaches, and this amazing community. I mentioned the products, and I get that questions like, hey, you don't have anything about the products in your page. Yes, that's true, because we are not selling directly, so you don't have any products to stock. We are talking about the business model, and that's what we are promoting. And everything is done online through social media, so you don't have to purchase any products to stock in order to resell them. And you don't have to have any experience as either business or marketing or selling, right? We are all running our businesses, and we are here to inspire and guide you if you are interested to maybe become an online entrepreneur. So that's about the business a bit. And now let's talk about why we started and how we are managing business with, as you heard, we are all working and moms, and how are we able to do it all? So Kim, we'll start with you if you want to share with us what motivated you to start this business and how you are able to balance, the current job, the family life, and then on top of that, the digital business.
Sure. Yeah, I'm usually very, very busy. So I have to plan my day, right? So usually I start my digital business because I want more flexibility, because my job is very demanding, and I just want more flexibility. I want to work on my own schedule instead of being grounded into a 9 to 5 job, right? And just to have a better balance between work and family life. So after like years of demanding job, and then I got my position eliminated after 25 years of service, and at that point I knew that I need a backup plan, something that would let me work on my own terms while still having time to focus on my loved one and personal goals. So that's the reason why digital space came in. So starting a business offer me like a unique opportunity for both income and personal growth, and which like a perfect fit for me. So it wasn't just about making the money. Yeah, that's true. At the very beginning I came to the business with money in mind, making extra income and things like that, right? But over time, when I'm doing my business and having such a supportive community around me, it's just creating more it's just helping me to see the future in a different perspective, and it's just aligning with my values, and I really want later on to build a legacy for my family, for my daughter especially. So yeah, so that's pretty much high level reason why I decide to start my digital business.
Yeah, thank you, Kim. And so it can be done, right? If you think like, hey, I have a whole family, I'm a mom, and I have a job, like I'm struggling with time. Definitely, I don't have time for something more on it, a business. Think of it as, yeah, maybe it may be harder at the beginning until you build a business. So you may work a bit harder. but think of where you could be in 2 years. What's worse, being exactly where you are right now in 2 years, or putting a bit more effort now, and in maybe 2 years, maybe you can, get rid of your job. Maybe this business can be your main, or, think it's that mindset that will help you. Because I was talking, like, we all have the same amount of time, right? So being able to find the time and to balance everything, it's just a matter of prioritizing. So how you prioritize it, it will have to be up to you. But Lilia, going to you, how do you structure your day to ensure that both your business and your personal responsibility, I know you have young kids, how are you able to do it in a day?
Yeah, of course. We all have 24 hours a day, and I guess everyone has a very busy very busy day, and this is the reality of all professionals or people, or even stay-home moms. Balancing work and personal life has definitely been a challenge for me. Okay, especially when the demands of both fields feel overwhelming. And what helped me most is setting boundaries and organizing my priorities, as I had always said. I had to remind also myself that it's okay if I take back steps and take time to myself and my family, and especially without guilt. This is the important point, okay? It's okay if you step back and give a moment for you and your family. I also learned that I learned that I have to schedule my time. Okay, I have to schedule also quality time just as intentionally as work time. And on those days, if you are feeling overwhelmed, you feel too much. If any business partner or any mom, you have to lean on your partners, okay, your family, your husband. And what I especially do is I lean on my partners in the business, on my family, on my husband, and on my training site too. It gives me support and reminds me of my why, and it reminds me that I'm not alone in this business. I'm not alone in my journey, and it reminds me of the impact of my why and why I started this business. These are the key fundamental things that helped me to step forwards in this business, because everyone knows when you start something new and you have zero experience in anything you want to succeed, you are going to face the same challenges. And we can deny that this is not easy at the beginning in any field, but you have to lean on the tools the business offers you, and your environment, your family. And it's okay, as I said, to step back some moment and give some time for ourselves.
Yeah, that's so true, right? You don't have to do it all the time, right? You have hopefully a family or a support system or someone that you can rely on. And sometimes, even if it's like I'm I don't know, a free control, or some people say, right, I have my checklist and I want by end of the day to check all my items in the checklist. Lately, I learn, and I'm trying hard to change my mindset and to realize that it's okay on some days to just ignore the checklist, not even look at it. Or it's okay to check 2 points out of 10 and then take the rest of the day for myself, right? So you don't have to really do it all the time, because it's not sustainable. So you have to prioritize, and sometimes, and without feeling guilty, because I think that's another thing, right? You are working in your business, but you are thinking like, oh, maybe I should be with my kids. And then you are with your kids, and it's like, oh, I should be working on my business. I didn't finish what I started there. So sometimes it may be hard to really be in the moment and enjoy without feeling that guilt. And just shift in your mindset that you have to
Yeah.
work. Right.
I can add too, even if it's not a matter of running a business. Okay, let's say that
It can be.
you are not running business, you have
Yeah.
4, 5, 3 kids, you're working full time, maybe you have no husband, you're living alone. We have scenarios can be different, but the mindset is important to set up everything in its time and to succeed in our journey of life in general. So it's not just a matter of a business, but I have learned through my personal immigrant journey that this is a matter of prioritizing the some elements that we want to succeed on.
Yeah, definitely. Keeping going to you, how do you structure your day to ensure that you have time for, your family, your work, and your business? And I know you have more than one business, so how do you do it?
Right. Yeah. So it was a little bit hard at the very beginning, but you have to kind of come up with a to-do list. So every day when I start my day, I have my to-do list and I set up priorities, right? So usually the high priority task is I have to do it first, right in the morning. And then comes the low priorities task where I can tackle during in the afternoon or during the evening, right? So I have to keep my schedule open as well, like flexible, because in case of unexpected things that can come during the day, I might have an emergency here and there, or I have to bring my, let's say, my husband to the hospital, things like that, right? So yes, I have to keep schedule flexible, but you still have a to-do list to follow. And just like you said, Dana, like I don't try to tackle all the tasks on my to-do list every day because it's just too much, right? Like I mean, everyone has 24 hours a day. You cannot really, do everything, squeeze everything in one day. You have to kind of prioritize it. And if you cannot finish it, I don't feel very guilty. I know that I have those things to do. I will leave for tomorrow because they are more of a low priority for me, right? So anyway, so I also break my days into blocks, giving like dedicate time to both my business and family. And as you mentioned, I have two business. I have an online business as well, which is related to the pet store, and I finished like doing like 5 orders yesterday. So like if I'm busy with the other business, I'm going to slow down on the digital, and if I'm not busy, I try to kind of balance it out, right? Everyone is busy, like, but you have to find the time to do it. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. And usually in the evening, I try to forget about business related. I want to spend more time with my family, just to kind of relax and have a fresh idea and get ready for tomorrow, right? Like you have to kind of take care of yourself, having family times, run some errands here and there, go for grocery, go for eating out, things like that, right? So you want to stay balanced, right? And obviously I learned over time that this business is a long-term business. You cannot just keep focusing too much on it and then get burnout. You have to think long term, like do a little bit here and there every single day, but you have to keep yourself consistent. Like consistency is very, very important. Yeah. So and also during the day, obviously I'm more busy with my work, but I'm dedicating more time, a little bit more time to focus on my business at night. So that's when I have the more focus, because everyone has their own little thing to do. So I put 100% dedication on the business at night and just try to wrap up. Yeah. So that's pretty much.
Mhm. Yeah, thank you, Kim. I can hear you fine, but it's still not perfectly clear, your sound. I think the internet connection may be flimsy. Um, I totally agree with you, right? Like have the checklist in order to prioritize, but then don't feel guilty if you don't finish the checklist, right? So it's good to be able to prioritize. So it will help to have that checklist and to decide when to work. Leila, going back to you, what advice you'd give to someone who, is hesitant about starting this business or a digital business, or maybe starting anything new due to those time constraints? Like we talked about prioritizing and getting support. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, this is one of the natural or obligatory step everyone when discover this business or any project you want to start. There are doubts, there are fears we are facing in the beginning. As you, Dana, or Kim, we all face the same things. I learned that if I had listened to those fears and those challenges or the obstacles, I had a financial obstacle at that time. The first thing I said is that, I can't start this business. I do not have the amount to start it. And I'm afraid, is that a real business? Isn't it a scam? And all these will come into your mind. This is natural and automatic because this is something new for you, or maybe something which is familiar. You had around before a business, or you are running another kind of business. My advice is not to listen to those fears and search for any excuses that make you far from starting and taking action, because it's just a period of time. And if you succeed to face this hard period of many questions, just go back to the person you've contacted, and his job is to support you. If you want to speak with Kim or Dana or me, we are here, especially to confirm, to help you answer those questions and enlighten you about what is it, what this business can offer you, and how we can help you overcome those fears, those obstacles. If it's financial, we have plans for overcoming your financial challenge, because I do not believe that the money or financial status can stop you from starting this business. And as you know, Kim and Dana, we are not going to go in the details about this subject. You can join us or contact us for further information. This is not really an obstacle to start a business. It's a matter of your mindset and how you perceive the journey. It's a status of perceiving how you are able to start something new. You have to work on your mindset and show for yourself first that you are able to start anything, and you have to work on your mindset in the way that you have to agree with yourself that you can start learning something new, because no success comes without learning, without giving efforts. And we are every time reminding you that this is not a model that will get you rich quickly, as you can have results in 6 months, in 3 months, in 1 year, it may be in 3 years, but time have no value in our business, because the effort depends from one person to another. And my advice is, if you have the little idea or a desire to start something on the side, it's going to start from here. This is the key to your success. It's in believing that you can achieve something. And it's an entire workout on yourself. You have to learn even how to be consistent. So it's just a matter of mindset, I think.
Yeah, and You put it very well, right? They are all excuses. I don't have money. I don't have time. I'm too busy. Like if you focus on the solution rather than the problem, you'll always find a solution. And as you also pointed, we are here. This business model comes with a mentor, a coach, a community. So you'll find someone who had similar problem and they found the solution. So if you feel like, oh, my problem has no solution, if you talk with someone, I'm sure you'll find even sometimes more than one solution to your problem. So stop finding reasons and for not changing, and maybe take the action and change your mindset, or check it out and see if this business is for you. Because we say it can be done by anyone, but it's not really for everyone. You have to have the right mindset and to have to understand that this is not one of those things that, oh, I want the results in 2 weeks or else I'm out. Then maybe it's not for you. Yeah.
I can add a concrete example. For example, mindset can be visualized as if you want to, for example, buy an ice cream and you see that there is a big line and with your friend, but in my perception, I want the ice cream, and my friend sees that there is a big line. So the perception is in here. Are you focusing on the ice cream or the big who is going to succeed? I think the answer, you can say, Dana, who is going to succeed? Is the one focusing on the ice cream or the one focusing on the line?
I love that visual, right? Look at the ice cream, and then the line will move quicker. If you keep looking and counting how many people are in the line,
you're never going to go in the line. Never.
Definitely. And I love ice cream, so I'll stay on long lines for ice cream. Definitely. Okay, we are getting close to half an hour, so I want to wrap up. So Kim, any parting thoughts, comments you want to add to your followers and people watching us, both in Vietnamese and English this time?
Yeah, so basically, I just want to pass on a message to the audience that, don't wait until things happen to you. You have to take action now. You have to come up with that backup plan. Because in my case, as I mentioned earlier, my job got eliminated, right? And I did not have a backup plan at that time. So it was such like it was such it's just create a hard situation for me of like trying to find another job, trying to kind of save so we can, like, the lifestyle that we have before when we having a job, it's more comfortable. But when you kind of cutting your source of income, you have to kind of squeeze a little bit your lifestyle, right? So it was hard at that time, and there's a lot of more other events that is coming in between as well. So yeah, so if I have to like if going back in time, I would come up with this backup plan, like starting my digital business much earlier, so at least I have that secure, like this backup plan in place, so I don't have to worry and be stressed out because my job got eliminated. So yeah. Hello mọi người, mình chỉ muốn nhắc mọi người là đừng có chờ đến cái giây phút mà có chuyện gì đã xảy ra thì lúc đó mọi người react nha. Tại vì mình đã bị mất việc năm ngoái đó, thành ra lúc mà mình bị mất việc thì cái đời sống của mình nó hơi bị xáo trộn một xíu, tại vì mình phải tiết kiệm lại, rồi mình phải đi tìm việc mới, mà bây giờ mình cũng không có còn trẻ lắm, đi tìm việc mới thì nó cũng hơi khó khăn. Thành ra mình phải là mọi người nên come up with cái backup plan để cho lỡ mà có chuyện gì xảy ra, mặc giống như là bị mất việc, hay là có người trong gia đình bệnh nặng, hay là có cha mẹ già phải chăm sóc, thì cái backup plan này nó sẽ hỗ trợ cho mình trong cái cuộc sống hàng ngày của mình. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Kim. Lilia, back to you. Do you want to also some parting thoughts for your followers?
I want to encourage everyone who wants to change his life now. You have to take action, because do not listen to the fears. And this is just an excuse. And you are going to just see years passing without taking action, and just seeing the others succeeding in the business, and you have even not taken at least the action and going into our trial period that gives you the everything already ready for you to get you on board and help you start this business, because this platform is really amazing, and it is planned for people who has zero experience. I have to remind people about that. Donc peut-être qu'il فغاني الكل تبدون l'opportunité جات البيزنس اللي نخدم ونخدم انا كان باش هاد نربح الوقت كدواره ونا نسعى ديس بزاف الفايده زعما تبدلوا كل حياتي كومبليتمون ماشي ديال الكذب الزرام دا شاك فوا ناد نتبريزونتي هكاكي هاد نهضر داد نسيي اكون نعيون باش هاد الزرام البيزنس كي تيكزيستي ينجح كوني ما الا مازال التراجم كان سمقوا مدينه نتافونسي سمقوا العباد نير نتافونسي ما درنون لا بروف باش تزاد بلي البيزنس ينجح لا بروف مي تكونتاكتي متفغا ما تبدل من الحياه نوان تاكي ديجا لا بروف بلي البيزنس ينجح وسمو قلت راه ما الا ساعه ما ثاني من ساعه نكون لي بلان مشي راه تبدا وسمو قلت راه ما الا تقدم بلي البيزنس كيات ذلك كذب نسعى لي بروف باش ونسكن بلي البيزنس لا واذا كيبغانا ننجحان البيزنس الا قد بدلن الراي نسين الا قد بدلن ثم غادي نسن غير البيزنس غير دوني نسن باش هاد زمرنا تبدون هاد ننجحان دكون شتاقي. So I was just saying, remind people that this business is real, and the proof that it works is you, because you contacted us and asked for more information because you want to change your life. So take this chance and don't be afraid, because we have all the tools to support you.
That's so true. Thank you, Lilia. So maybe quickly in Romania. Este adevărat că este greu să începi o afacere nouă și necesită timp și efort, dar cu afacere online poți lucra în ritmul tău, câteva ore pe săptămână, câteva zile, tu decizi cât de mult. Și știu că poate fi intimidant să începi ceva nou, dar gândește-te ce este cel mai rău lucru ce se poate întâmpla. Încerci ceva nou, înveți, chiar dacă nu funcționează cum ai planificat, tot ai dobândit ceva cunoștințe noi pe care poți să le folosești în viitor. Deci, dacă vrei să începi ceva nou, fă primul pas, înscrie-te la sesiunea gratuită și cercetează dacă asta e pentru tine. Nu te costă nimic, sunt doar 90 de minute din timpul tău și poți afla cum să începi ceva nou. Yeah, so I was saying, starting something new, it's always hard, and you can always find excuses from time to money to, I don't have the knowledge, but just think of one thing. What's the worst thing that can happen? You try it, even if it doesn't work, I'm sure you learn something from that, and you can use it in the future into this business or in something else. So I'm always think of what's the best thing that can happen and what's the worst thing that can happen if you start this business. Write them down and see, if when you at the end, what's really the worst thing that can happen, and you'll see that the results from the best thing that can happen very much are gonna push you to hey, you should try it. So I hope today's session helped answer some of the questions, inspire you, and reminder for everyone, on all of our pages, you have ways to contact us. If you have questions, to reach out to us, to register for that free info session that will give you more information, more details that we could go today in 34 minutes now. So with that, thank you, ladies, for joining me today. It was great to have you back here, and see you maybe next weekend. Until then, have a good weekend, everyone.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much. Have a good